Mia Schem never thought she would come to Capitol Hill to watch the President of the United States, especially not in these circumstances. But on Thursday, she stood as a guest of the Congress leadership to listen to President Joe Biden's State of the Union address.
1,200 innocent people, women and girls, men and boys, slaughtered after enduring sexual violence. The deadliest day for the Jewish people since the Holocaust. And 250 hostages taken. Here in this chamber tonight are families whose loved ones are still being held by Hamas. I pledge to all the families that we will not rest until we bring every one of your loved ones home.
First of all, this is a very exciting moment. Not everyone gets an invitation to Biden's speech. But this is a mission that sanctifies my purpose. And it was not easy for me to make this journey and fly. I feel like I was leaving many people behind. But this is an important moment, a super important one. It makes the issue of the captives still inseparable from our lives and routine.
Before the speech, she held a round of meetings with Republican and Democratic lawmakers to ensure they continue to act to release the remaining captives and to tell what she went through.
Not an easy day, heavy, difficult, but this is part of my mission. I pushed Mia aside for a moment because I am fulfilling a promise I made to the people who I feel I left behind there, who asked me when I was released to make noise, to fight for them so they could get out. And after a path of hospitals, surgeries, rehabilitation, I feel that I am really ready to do this mission. And with all the pain and thoughts and memories that come with this story, which I still haven't even absorbed, it fills me a lot to give what little I can. And I will do anything to contribute to the return of the hostages who are still in Hamas captivity. It starts to touch me in the upper part of the body, and I'm holding it with my hand, all bloody. There's a fear of being raped. There's a fear that he'll take his weapon and suddenly shoot you in the head. I tell them my story in general. I give a general picture of what it's like to be a captive of Hamas, what it's like to be a captive. And I think the moment they see me face to face, it gives a slightly different picture. Rather than seeing my interview on TV, it's more feeling the pain and the feelings, and I think that's the most important thing.
151 days in hell! 151
In recent months, the families of the captives and those who have been released have been traveling around the world to raise awareness and fight for their release. Mia and her mother Karen say that even here, on Capitol Hill, they received hugs and support.
There's a lot of support here, really, a lot of support. And you can see that they feel and care. We met here with members of Congress, both Democrats and Republicans, and it was very, very important to do this.
A lot of support, listening, hearing. Very important people here feel the pain and the need. To hit the nail on the head and get out the rest of the captives there who are left.
Hamas could end this conflict by releasing hostages, laying down arms, surrendering those responsible for October 7th.
Mia feels fortunate to have been released, grateful for the opportunity to be invited to the most important speech of the year by the President of the United States, in order not to give up the struggle, which is now part of her role to fight for her friends and call for their release.
I feel like I'm doing something big and historic here, as someone who was there, came out, and got a chance to be in an important place, in such a position, first and foremost. This strengthens me very much and gives me a lot of power. I came with strength, and it gives me even more strength to continue and do the best I can for the captives.